for like 5, 6, 7 minutes, just depends. After they blend the liquid. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I missed you. Are you ready? Today we're gonna hop into obviously more cooking. No cakes this week. Well, today is actually gonna be more of like what I cook in a day type of video. I was gonna do breakfast, lunch, and dinner today with you guys, but plans changed. My favorite aunt is in town, so we're gonna go hang out at my grandparents' house. I'm still gonna do lunch and dinner with you guys. We're just gonna split it up. We'll do today and tomorrow. We're about to make some ceviche. I'm also on deviled egg duty for my grandparents' house today. We'll make those together. I've got a ton of cookbooks lately. We'll talk about that in a second. And then for dinner tomorrow, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. There's a gochujang roast chicken recipe that I've been wanting to try. We got all the ingredients in the fridge. That's what we're gonna do today, but we'll just push it to tomorrow. Again, you don't have to wait. It'll be instant for you. I have to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into the kitchen. We've got so much to do. What's more chefy than lighting your candles with a kitchen torch? Also, I fear as though it may be a little dark in here, but it's cloudy. As I say that, the sun is coming out. The lighting is gonna be on and off, in and out, because it's a rainy day, so sorry. But we're gonna pull out our ceviche ingredients. I'm going for more of a Peruvian style ceviche. There was a restaurant on the resort when I was in Mexico this time last month that was a seafood restaurant, so they were serving a Peruvian style ceviche. It was delicious. So I've got garlic, cilantro, ginger, a habanero, white fish, green onion, red onion, and lots of limes. We'll see what we can do. If it doesn't taste like the restaurant, I'm gonna be a little sad. First thing I'm gonna do first, my loves, is get our white fish cut up into a bowl with some lime juice and a couple ice cubes and get it back into the fridge so it's not sitting out while we do this. Now, as far as the white fish, do not judge me, because I am a certified tilapia hater, okay? But I've seen a lot of people use tilapia. I've seen a lot of people use cod. I prefer cod, for sure. Cod is actually probably my favorite fish. I thought I wasn't gonna use this, but I am. Cod is actually probably my favorite fish. But cod is not cheap, and I didn't want to use cod in this and not like it. Also, y'all always ask me where this is from. I don't link it because it's burnt. We're gonna use our tilapia instead, just in case I don't like it. We didn't waste our cod. I love cod. Would not waste my cod. So we're just gonna cube our little fish, get it into the fridge so it stays nice and cold. I'm also gonna salt and pepper it. Maybe just salt, actually. I think it said, I looked at a couple different recipes, just to salt it right now, and that'll help firm up the fish or something. I don't know, girl. If anybody Peruvian out there has a foolproof recipe for me, I will gladly take it. Like when I make tres leches cake, I always say it's Southern Baptist tres leches cake because, you know, I'm not Hispanic. I do the best that I can, and I feel the same way for our ceviche. It's Southern Baptist ceviche. All right, let's swap these out. Salt the fish to help it firm. Then a little lime. I like a really limey, puckery ceviche. All right. Ooh, this lime smells amazing. Pan full of ice cubes, just about 3. That's actually 5. No big deal. Get her mix, and we'll get this right back into the fridge. Okay, friends, now we make what's called the leche de tigre. If I'm saying that right, I'm from South Louisiana. Y'all know we barely speak English, and that's the only language I know. So bear with me, but we're gonna make the leche de tigre. It's lime juice, water, garlic, red onion, cilantro. That's what the fish marinates in. So I'm gonna get 2 garlic cloves in the blender and about a 1/4 cup of lime juice. I don't know, I hope this tastes good. Like I want it to taste like the restaurant so I can satisfy that craving. And I really want to make it with the cod, so I need this to taste good. Okay, that was the juice of 3 limes. Let's see how close we are to a 1/4. Perfect. Almost spilled. I'll put the rest of this over the fish. Another thing I've learned in the little bit of research that I've done, some people like to blend the cilantro after they blend the leche de tigre and get it going. So your leche de tigre isn't like green. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Girl, the blind lead the blind. Hopefully it tastes good. And then a little small piece of a habanero pepper. Ooh, I gotta wash my hands immediately. I'm a little traumatized. The last time I was dealing with something spicy, I got it in my eye and we can't go back there. Then it says add a 1/4 cup of cold water. So I added the water. We can blend it a little before we add our cilantro. Oop, actually, I forgot. I was supposed to add some of the fish in here too, so we're gonna do that. It's okay, because we're learning together. Okay, mine is definitely green. I think I definitely added too much cilantro. Whoopsie daisy. We're learning together. It's fine, it's fine. But anyways, we're gonna salt this as well and then get it over our fish. And then this sits for about an hour. Some very thinly sliced red onion gets in the mix.
Okay, I'll see you.
Okay, we'll see you later. Okay, we're back. Also minced up a little bit more habanero. Clearly this is a lot. We'll start small. But I felt like it was lacking a little bit of color. Alright, I'd be lying if I said I was extremely confident in this, you know, but I'm willing to learn. See what it do. That's our ceviche. I'm gonna stick it in the fridge. I'm gonna shut y'all off and reset the kitchen before we get into the deviled eggs because it says you're overheating. All right, so we're gonna get our eggs boiling for our deviled eggs. The secret to eggs that peel is older eggs, that's all. It don't matter how you boil them after that, as long as they've been in your fridge about 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 to 4, 5, you know what I'm saying? Just nothing fresh. Now these are farm fresh eggs, so I am putting them in enough water to make sure we don't have any floaters. This one is floating. Oh, we got another floater. And these might not be bad on the inside. Sometimes I'll have a floater and it's not a bad egg, but whatever. Just to be safe than sorry. Okay, these are all good. gonna bring them to a boil and then cover them with a lid with the fire off and let them sit for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. Just depends. It's a deviled egg. It don't have to be the perfect, most prettiest boiled egg on the inside. But what we can do while we wait for our eggs to boil is get into the cookbooks I got. All right, guys, these are all cookbooks that I got this week. Before we get into it, my hard fast rule when it comes to cookbooks is always ordering them off Amazon. They're always like 50% off on Amazon. And not just cookbooks, all books. I like to go to Barnes & Nobles and take pictures of the books that I want and then buy them off Amazon because it's just cheaper that way. I'll give you guys the prices, like the sticker price, which you would have paid in Barnes & Noble versus what I paid on Amazon. This is Sift. It's a more baking science-y cookbook. I like a book like this because sometimes when I have a baking question, I don't really want to Google it. Like, I'd rather just flip through a book. It's $37 retail. On Amazon, I paid $18. Also, I'm working my way into having all of Ina's cookbooks. Working on, this will be 9 and 10, I believe, in my collection. So, got 2 more of those. Again, these are always super cheap on Amazon because these are older cookbooks. I paid $16 for this one, $14 for this one, and they both retail for $35. That's $20 off, both of them. I love it. Now this one I did get at Barnes & Noble because it's newer. It was $29 and on Amazon it was $27. So I just picked it up so I could leave with it same day. It wasn't worth saving the $2 difference, you know what I mean? But this is Cake Picnic and I really like a layer cake cookbook because there's so many recipes in here, like the buttercreams, the cake layers, the fillings, curds, meringues. There's so many different recipes that you can use everywhere in a cake cookbook. So I love that. Then I got the Wishbone Kitchen Cookbook. I love Meredith. She's so cute. This was 35 bucks. And I want to say I paid $18 for this on Amazon. $19. So we saved a good bit of money buying them off Amazon. The more money you save, the more cookbooks you can buy. But even with like my leisure reading books, I still buy them off Amazon. Save a little bit of coin. But this is a really beautiful cookbook. I can't wait to bake and cook from. I could be tripping. I stuttered, but I could be tripping. I think she said like on these pages, she drew these or something like that or something. She sourced them. I don't know. She put a lot of effort into these little pages. So I can't wait to dig in. Okay, I decided to do one more thing. We're gonna make that burrata peach salad that we made in the last video to take with me to my grandparents' house. And I'm gonna stick a bottle of rosé in the freezer because we're kind of headed out the door in about 30 minutes, so it'll be fine. This is actually one of my dad's favorites, so he'll be happy to see that. And I'll bring this salad with me since I already have the ingredients. This salad is so pretty because the peaches are so beautiful. Don't be like me, put more on the plate than you eat. I just cannot help myself. Our egg pot is boiling. Cut it and cover it. Aren't they so pretty? I could sit here and do this all day.
Pre-Mother's Day afternoon tea.
I want this to feel really plush and full. Like, I really don't want you to be able to see the arugula once we're done. More prosciutto and burrata. I have to admit, when I bought this at the store, I was just being greedy. I was gonna make the salad again for myself, but it came in handy. My mouth is watering again. I love this combo. It was a restaurant I went to, I can't remember the name of it, in Phoenix, or was I in Scottsdale? I don't know. The big, gigantic, fancy, beautiful shopping mall in Phoenix or Scottsdale, whichever one, that has like the strip of restaurants before you walk in. I was there at one of those restaurants and they sell a burrata, nectarine, and prosciutto appetizer. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but it's burrata, prosciutto, and nectarines, and it's so good. I wanted nectarines for this, but they didn't have any. Is it nectarine season? I don't know, but these peaches are very much nectarine, so it works. But that's the vibe I'm going for. Where you want to go?
To Mama's house.
Momo's house.
Yeah.
We are about to go to Momo's house. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Mama's soda, please.
Give mommy like 20 more minutes, maybe 30, maybe 40.
One soda, please.
Mommy don't have no soda. And I like to slice burrata when I want it to look a little bit more uniform and neat, personally. You feel free to do what you want to do. Definitely be the captain of your own ship there. Olive oil. And because I'm a little crazy, I don't want this to get smushed by like plastic wrap. So I think I'm gonna just put this whole plate in a cake box so it stays pretty. I'm gonna add just a touch of some of this green onion, not green, I keep saying green onion, red onion that we went really thin on from the ceviche, just because I've got it out. Just place it around, keep it pretty. It's gotta be pretty. So pretty, right? That's definitely going in a cake box. I'm not gonna squish that with a piece of plastic. It's just not gonna happen. My pretty little girl. All right, I'm about to get our eggs under some cold water, but y'all, look out, they're hot. Look how beautiful, ow. They're the prettiest little eggs. Quickly, while that gets cold, let us try our ceviche. This is the bowl I was looking for the other day when I said I wanted a pretty bowl. And I couldn't find one, so let's use it today. Okay, so you serve it up with more of your fish and things first. Then you want to pour some of your leche de tigre. Around it. I'm not making a lot because I'm literally about to go eat. Otherwise, I would fill the bowl up. Just want to get a little taste test going. A little bit more cilantro. All right, guys, that's our little ceviche. Let me know how we feel. I'm excited to give it a taste. It's so tiny, it's almost comical, but I got a couple chips. Like I said, I'm headed out the door to go eat. I don't want to eat too much, but I want to try it. They don't eat Peruvian ceviche with chips, or at least I don't think so. At the resort, they were serving it. Ooh, my chip broke. At the resort, they were serving it with these really long, skinny, curly, thin plantain chips. They were amazing. I wish I could find something like that here, but they also had like sweet potato, saltine crackers, and I've also seen like a lot of people in my research just eating it with like a fork and knife. There's that, but let's try it. Ooh. Wow. You guys, that's really close. It's really good. It's not 100% like I had it at the resort, but way closer than I thought we'd be on the first try. Can y'all see me? My viewfinder isn't flipped out. But I'm gonna not boil the eggs, peel the eggs and make my deviled eggs. Nothing special is going on with the deviled eggs. And I don't, this is so last minute, I don't have all the stuff that I normally like to put in my deviled eggs. So y'all ain't missing nothing, it's just deviled eggs. Very basic deviled egg today. Okay guys, they're calling me. They're looking for me. We need to get out the door. But this is what we're bringing. This is our little spread. Everybody's kind of bringing a little bit of something because it was last minute. This is my cake box. I'm gonna box up my platter, and then this deviled egg tray has a lid. And we can get on out the door. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. Day 2. We're gonna make our gochujang chicken today. I'm so excited, but my dishwasher is running right now. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I feel like I'm talking over it. It's running the heavy duty cycle because I forgot to turn it on last night. So the dishes were kind of sitting in there. So they needed a little extra love. So when our little dishwasher cycle concludes, we'll hop into the chicken. This pineapple is fighting for her life. I think it's just about sweet enough for us to maybe cut up. If there's enough of it left, we can make some pineapple juice. Or if it's only like some of it that's good, we could make a pineapple simple syrup. But since I have the pineapple, those jalapenos left over from our ceviche, the limes left over from our ceviche, the cilantro left over from our ceviche, thought maybe like a spicy jalapeno, cilantro, margarita. Am I the only one excited? That sounds really good to me. I think my dishwasher's got about another 45 minutes of doing loud stuff, and then it'll just be on the quiet, dry cycle, so see you soon. Okay, we're gonna get into our roast chicken. Our chicken is ever so slightly off camera, drying out. We're gonna make a little sauce. When it comes to the gochujang roast chicken, I loosely am gonna be following the Food and Wine and the Bon Appetit recipe. I really like a little bit of both of them. The main takeaway is that the gochujang, has a lot of sugar in it, so it's gonna burn. So you either need to put this under the skin to begin with and roast your chicken at a high temp the way you normally would, or roast your chicken at a high temp and then add like a gochujang glaze afterwards. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of both. I'm gonna make a little sauce, see how it's looking, how it's tasting, maybe paint the inside of the cavity. I'm also a big fan of just using what you have around the kitchen. So if I feel like we can stick some cilantro in the cavity, we will. I'm gonna stick some ginger in the cavity because I have it, some garlic, and some of these green onions in the cavity. I think that'll be good. I'm willing to experiment, you know? At the end of the day, it's gonna be a spicy roast chicken. It's gonna be delicious no matter how you split it. And we're gonna pair it with a roasted potato with I know we just roasted potatoes in the last video, oh well. With the with the kimchi ranch. I'm very much down to experiment today and see where we end up. No pressure. I'm thinking maybe equal parts gochujang and honey, maybe a little less honey. Some rice vinegar, garlic powder, and then hit it with some salt and pepper. I want you to know that I really love you. I'm standing over my dishwasher and the heat coming off of it, I'm sweating. But as long as you get the good angle, I'll suffer. Okay. Wow, that's really yummy. It's a little too sweet for my liking. Probably best for the kids though. Do y'all's kids eat spicy food? Mine eat spicy food, but I'm wondering if it's just because we're Southern. My little one especially loves some a little spicy food. Okay, let's taste her one more time. That's good, you guys. Wow. Okay, now I'm excited. Delish! All right, friends, that's our little saucy sauce. We can switch things around and get this space ready for some raw chicken. We'll put everything clean away. I'm gonna leave out my salt and pepper, but I'm gonna move it to the side. We can get all this away. We'll probably need to make more sauce to go on the outside of the chicken, but that's way later. You know, we cross that bridge when we get there. This is how we're gonna roast the chicken. Not the cutest, but I'm not getting sticky, icky, honey, gochujang on like a cute roasting pan. Like, no, that's not happening. Y'all are getting my best temple couture. I've committed to using all of this sauce on the inside and under the skin. When it's time to glaze the chicken, we'll just make a little bit more. So, before we even touch the chicken, I've cracked some pepper and I'm gonna get some salt into this bowl so we aren't cross-contaminating going back and forth. And then I also separated just a handful of things I want to stick in the cavity of the chicken. And one of the recipes did say paint the cavity of the chicken. I'm not opposed to that. The smell of the sauce with the herbs, the ginger, and the cilantro sitting next to me, it smells so good. This is gonna smell so good in the oven. We're out of our little salt and pepper mixture, but the thing about that is, we're gonna get up under the skin with dirty hands, paint the inside with our marinade, and then after we clean our hands, we get to sprinkle the top with some salt and pepper, you know? Don't fret, don't fret. Let me just take a scoop. This is gonna get a little messy. And just scoop it in there and then push it around, you know? I've kind of given up on keeping it on the inside of the chicken. We can just glaze it twice, you know? We'll keep this thin and get a little bit more oil on it to try to keep it from burning, but I think a little bit should be fine. But I mean, I just can't resist putting this all over. I wish y'all could smell. She's painted up. I hate to have a chicken all bust wide open on camera showing y'all all her good stuff. That's okay. After we get the dressing, not the dressing, the stuffing in here, our aromatics, we're gonna tie her up like the lady she is. It's ginger. Some of our garlic, cilantro, everything is all in there. Right there. Okay. And we're gonna tie her up and tuck her wings to close her legs, make her a woman. Go loop-de-loop and pull in your shoes. Looking cool, like a figure 8. And this don't have to be tight, like it don't have to be in a knot or anything. Just enough to keep her together. And then I'm gonna tuck her wings back. Oops. Then straight from my cutting board onto the wire rack. This is gonna go straight into the sink. I like to do this with an empty sink so everything chickeny can go straight into the empty sink. I like to do my first wipe down, pushing anything left over, any seasoning, directly into the sink with a paper towel. All right, move our chicken out the way. Then some sort of disinfectant. And then just my dish soap and water. Now we are chicken free. I'm gonna salt and pepper my chicken over here in the back. And we'll let our chicken rock and roll in the fridge for an hour or two before we bake it. Okay, friends, to go with our gochujang chicken. I'm in this cookbook, Korean American. It's amazing. And that TikTok where I said I wanted chocolate cake and fried chicken, this is the fried chicken recipe I used and it was amazing. But for today, our roasted potatoes, we're gonna lean towards this. This is a gim sour cream dip on the bottom. I'm gonna do more of like a Greek yogurt based kimchi dip on the bottom with our potatoes on top. Prep the potatoes. We're gonna fry them the exact same way we did last week. I won't hold you and make you watch that again. But I did 2 pans this time because I think they were too crowded last time. So we're gonna split it between 2 pans. Y'all saw me make our little kimchi ranch sour cream situation. Well, not sour cream, Greek yogurt. We did that. It's delicious. I also made more of the sauce to go on the chicken. I don't know what I did differently the second time around, but the sauce that I just made, I could drink it. I should have filmed it, but I assumed it would be the same thing. Not the same thing. Again, don't know what I did differently. And I'm really excited about it because one of the recipes, I can't remember which one, recommended reserving some of the sauce to drizzle over your chicken after you carve it and serve it. Yeah. But yeah, our potatoes are nice and seasoned. Oh, the chicken is in the oven. The chicken's been in the oven for almost 20 minutes. Voila, there's our chicken. She's out of the oven. We're gonna temp her really quick. It should be ready to go though. Let's get a quick temp on her. The temp is not quite there yet, but we're gonna get the glaze on her and then get her back in the oven, so it's fine. Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
All right, how do we feel?
Good.
That's dinner. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm ready to dig in. All right, guys, welcome back. Happy, what is today? What is today? Thursday, oh my God. I was getting ready to upload this video and then I realized I never remembered to close it out. And I forgot about our margaritas. So let's do both at the same time. How about that? So let's make our little margarita. These jalapenos have seen better days. Oh well. Also, the gochujang roast chicken was delicious. I don't think I came back after that night. I think the wine got to me before I got to y'all. But it was so good. I can't wait to make it again. You know how you make something for the first time? You kind of getting, you know, your bearings. The second time you make it, it's like off the charts. I'm excited to make it again. But I'm gonna throw 2 pieces of jalapenos in there. This is our pineapple juice. I'm gonna pull this foam off the top that kind of separated. It's a little chunky and foamy because I added a little mango in here as well because I had some in the fridge. I also touched that jalapeno and it's not giving me anxiety. I didn't elaborate on that earlier, but for my Valentine's Day party with my girlfriends, I made my crawfish spinach dip and I had crab boil on my fingers because I went to go touch it up. You know what I mean? Like I tasted it really quickly, added a little bit of things to it and went on about my business. And unbeknownst to me, I had crab boil on my fingertips. Sat down to do my makeup with crab boil on my fingertips. Had to rinse my face with milk. It was horrible. So yeah, that's why I was scared to touch the pepper, but I'm not gonna give myself a pepper phobia because that's where that was headed. But I like to do 3 parts juice if I'm doing a flavored margarita, and then 1 part tequila, half a part of triple sec, more or less, if that's more of your thing. And then we're gonna squeeze a little lime in there. I have hot honey and regular honey. I think I'm gonna go with just the regular honey. I don't want it to be overly spicy. And I'm only using honey because this is fresh pineapple juice. But if you get like pineapple juice from the store, you don't need to add anything extra sweet, you know? Oh, I don't know what glass I'm gonna put it in. I think maybe these. These are by no means like the ideal margarita glass, but these are from CB2. I've been dying to use them. I got them for Christmas and I still haven't used them, so let's use them. So let's go ahead and use these 2. I think I like the dark smoky color. It would be cute for a mezcal Rita. I love a mezcal marg. Maybe we can work on like a mezcal margarita for our dinner party. Ice, I'm getting ice. All right, everybody goes right in. Little tip, I did that so y'all could see, but it's better to start in this and then add this dry, because if this is wet, it's not gonna seal as well, so we might make a little bit of a mess. Just a quick shake. Also, be better than me. I'm not gonna strain this, or maybe I am. I don't have my cocktail strainer. I left it at my friend's house for Valentine's. I didn't worry about going back to get it because I gave up alcohol for Lent. Okay, I thought that was enough for 2. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. It's just me anyways. But I gave up drinking for Lent, so I didn't worry about going back to her house to get my cocktail strainer. Here it is all those months later, and my cocktail strainer is still at her house. No big deal, I make do. But I should really get another one. There we go, a little spicy margarita. Spicy margarita. Okay, let's taste. It smells good. I'm sure it tastes good. I'm spilling. It's really good. We might add this to the menu for our after sun dinner. I think it's the fresh pineapple. I don't think I've ever made a margarita with like fresh juiced pineapple. That's making a huge difference. It tastes amazing. Like juicy, refreshing. I love that. I'm glad I only had enough juice to make one of these because I could have a couple. But that is a wrap on another video. Real quick before we close out, I posted a question box on Instagram and I wanted to share some of the responses because I did not know you could respond with pictures, and y'all showed me y'all's food and I want to show it off, okay? Because y'all had my mouth watering. I posted a question box. I think I said dinner's at 6, what are you bringing? With the video of the chicken sandwiches from the last video. And y'all showed out, so I'm a brag. Lolita started it off with this beautiful spread. I'll put it here. Macaroni, cheese, salmon, green beans. I need a plate, okay. Miss Hannah with the Biscoff cookies. Send me the recipe. Kristen with the whole spread, banana pudding cupcakes, Oreo cake, baked chicken, candy yams, macaroni cheese, cornbread, spaghetti, pasta. Wrap me up a little bit of everything. I'm coming over. Even more cupcakes. I had to share because I was so blown away. First of all, I didn't know that you could attach pictures to question boxes, so this was just a surprise for me. I loved every minute of it. Thank you guys for sharing with me, engaging, liking all of the things. Also, a couple of you guys have been asking about Cookbook Club. If you've been watching the channel like since the conception of this channel, I talked about Cookbook Club. We are bringing Cookbook Club back. I would also like to share your food like this at the end of the Cookbook Club video, so let me know exactly how you would like that to go. Like if you want me to tell you what cookbook I'm gonna make and then share recipes from that cookbook at the end of the video, or just post the video, y'all see the cookbook, and then I share recipes that you've cooked from the cookbook from the previous video at the end of the next Cookbook Club video. Let me know. I don't know. But I really want to include you guys in the Cookbook Club videos because it's Cookbook Club. So let me know. Again, I'm so open to all of your suggestions, feedback. This channel is so much fun for me. Whatever, I'm down for whatever. Okay. Also, somebody left a comment saying they wanted to see more cake. We do have more cake coming. A lot of my friends have babies with birthdays coming up. I'm making a Hot Wheels cake, a Princess and the Frog cake, and Under the Sea like ocean cake. So there's more cake coming. I think maybe we'll make those separate videos if you want to see like my whole at-home bakery process. Let me know. But I thank you so much for watching. These videos have been so much fun for me. This will be our 4th video, so a full month here on the channel, and I'm just having a blast. So thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, subscribe before you leave. Also like the video. That helps us a lot on the back end. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys. Those lightning bolt cramps, I would be okay if I never felt that again. That'll do it. Get a little sip real quick.